Hi and welcome to a new patchwork video from Serendipity. I'm Jenny and today is all about triangles. For our quilt along we need quite a few of those, so I wanted to show you how you can cut them in a fast and easy way. If you are a participant of our quilt along, you have received a list of all the fabric strips you should cut in preparation for these triangles. I start by trimming the selvage, and here you can see that right now I'm working with the folded fabric strip. We start with the 60-degree triangles, which are equilateral triangles, meaning all three sides have the same length. The 60-degree angle is one of a few that are printed on my patchwork ruler. I align the 60-degree line with the edge of my fabric strip and make sure that the ruler is as close to the end of the strip as possible so I don't waste any fabric. I make my first cut. And then I look for the best way to make the next one. In this case, I chose to align the 60-degree angle with the edge of the fabric strip that I just cut. And I make sure that the edge of the ruler is running right through the tip of the triangle so it won't get too small. And just like that, I have my first two triangles. For the next two triangles, I could align the ruler just like I did before with the newly cut edge, but then I'll have a very awkward angle to work with the rotary cutter. So instead I'll just flip the strip over and make the next cut exactly like I did before. Like this I can work my way through the whole strip, cutting two triangles at a time. Cutting multiple layers is something I do a lot because it saves time, but it doesn't always work with triangles. Rule of thumb: if the maximum amount of triangles you can cut from a fabric strip is an even number, then cutting from a folded strip will result in one less triangle. In the cutting chart for our quilt along, I made a note for every triangle on whether you can cut the folded strip or not. Even if you don't have a patchwork ruler with the angles that you need, you can still cut all the triangles for this quilt. And for this case, I have added templates for all required triangle sizes to the PDF with your cutting chart. Cut out the template, place it on your fabric strip, and then cut out the triangle with any ruler you have on hand. Just align the edge of the ruler with the template. Make the cut, flip over the fabric strip, align the template and ruler again, and make the next cut. In our quilt along, we're not only using the simple 60-degree triangles, but we're also working with long and narrow triangles with an angle of 120 degrees. Again, I start by trimming the selvage, and in this case, I unfold the fabric strip, so I'm working with only one layer. Here you can see how the triangle is supposed to look like, but for now, let's try to cut it using only the ruler. By the way, on the templates, I wrote down the size of the angle for your reference. Now the question is, where is that 120-degree angle on my ruler? It doesn't exist. You have the standard 15, 30, 45, 60, and 90-degree angles, but nothing else. But it's actually just a matter of simple math. 90 degree plus 30 degree equals 120 degree. So for this triangle, I use the 30 degree marking and align this with the edge of my fabric. But then there's the next problem. When I use this angle, the ruler is too short and doesn't reach the opposite edge of my fabric strip. In this case, I need to resort to a much longer ruler. Of course, with a 24-inch ruler, this works just fine. I can align the 30-degree angle with the fabric, I make sure that the edge of the ruler runs right through the corner and I cut off the first bit. Then I move on to the next side of the triangle, and as usual I have to take a second to think about how to place the ruler next. But like I did before, I align the 30-degree marking with the edge of the fabric and cut right through the tip of the triangle. The first triangle with 120-degree angle is done, and again I just flip over the fabric and cut the next triangle with a much more convenient angle for me and my rotary cutter. Here you can see that you could also align the 60-degree angle with the side of the triangle that you have just cut in the previous step. The result is the same. If you don't have such a long ruler, again you can simply use one of the templates I have created for you. Just align the edge of any ruler with the edge of the template and make the cut. Flip over the fabric and place the template on the other side, aligned with the previous cut. Like this, I can cut 6 triangles from one fabric strip. And as I mentioned before, I wouldn't have been able to cut all 6 of these from the strip if it had been folded up. But what you can do to make cutting a bit faster if you need to cut identical triangles from several fabric strips, unfold the strips, lay them on top of each other, all edges aligned, and then cut the triangles from 3 strips at once. This way you can still save some time. Thanks for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye!